Hey guys, so welcome back to Indirect Knowledge. So tonight we're doing another reading for Mary, and this reading is more career related in nature. And Mary basically wants to know if she's going to get signed with a modeling agency and become an ambassador for a major clothing line. So let's just figure this out for her. For this particular reading, again, it's kind of a yes or no type question. We can do a simple 3-card spread to get some insight and perspective on it and come to the answer. I've already had some intuitive thoughts already with regard to this question, but I want to just see kind of where the cards take us. See if I can confirm get some confirmation on just some ideas or thoughts that came to me. One of the things that happens often when I'm doing a tarot reading is kind of slip off into almost like a trance-like state, and when that happens, it may almost seem like I'm not paying attention fully, but it's actually that just another aspect of myself coming out where I think I'm more in alignment or in tune with I don't know the best way of putting it, maybe like the energy or the circumstances, and things will come to me, like just naturally start to happen and that. So this is a very interesting question, though. I like career-related questions because very interesting to me. Okay, so I just cut the cards, and so now we're going to do the 3 cards question as we did before. So right now we have the 5 of Swords. So if you look at the 5 of Swords, 5 is about change. And the 5 of Swords, oftentimes this card here is called the Thief in the Night. For me personally, this particular card is actually rather, not this one is the Thief in the Night, but this one here is really about winning at any cost. So this is about winning at any cost. And so in the context of this particular reading, it's about winning. It's about, that's where the goal is, that's where the mindset is, and do whatever it takes. So it's about conquest. And so the answer for this particular card is a yes. You have to be a little bit careful with this card, because sometimes when we win at any cost, we've later learned that the cost of winning was not necessarily worth the reward. So have to be a little bit careful with that. We can look at that in a bit more detail in the context of the rest of the cards here in a moment. So the next card that we have is the 4 of Wands. You can look at this card. It's a very victorious card. This is also a yes. What I like about this card is it kind of reminds me of a table. It's about security. It's about foundation. If you think about a table having 4 legs, if you get rid of one of the legs, the table falls, right? Get rid of 2 of the legs, table still falls. So this is about security. This is about a good footing, having a good footing on things. So right now we can tell just from the 2 cards that we have right now that the answer to the question is yes. Let's find out if it's definitive or like a completely resounding yes, or if it's just sort of like there's some wiggle room there to look at some other things. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is also a wish card. Another yes. So it's a resounding yes. Mary definitely will get the modeling job, and it's a start for something new. So this Ace of Cups, it's new relationships will be brought into fruition and everything like that. But I tell you what, Mary has just, she must have done some good karma in some previous lives or something. I don't know. It's just something, she's having like all the luck, all the blessings and everything. So this is about the cup overfloweth, there's spiritual elements and stuff as well there. You see the dove, for example, which is a messenger, brings messages. This is about like just, everything working out. So going back just for a moment, let's look at the cards here, because we started off with that Five of Swords. Swords about mental, Five's about change. So changing our focus, changing our mindset, looking at things differently. But this is also a card about winning at any cost. So doing whatever we have to do in order to get that position or get that role. And that's that influence. And if we go back to the other reading we did for Mary a little while back, we saw that kind of the card that best represented her was sort of this Queen of Wands. And so that was about influence, like creative influence. Now we see this here, winning at any cost card. So it's, doing whatever we have to do in order to make things happen. But again, we have to be careful that the price of winning is not always worth the reward that we receive. So, make sure that's what you want. But yes, I mean, you'll definitely get that if that's what you choose. And then we have the Emperor, which is emblematic of fours also. Four is about order and structure. Like I said, the four legs that support a table. So keeping things nice and orderly, nice and structured. Wands reveal more or less the first taste of success. So this is going to be like moving into that new direction, having this first taste of success, the initial go ahead. So it's a time of celebration. So you can celebrate some success there. And then finally, the last card that we had, which was also a yes. So 3 yeses in this reading. It represents relationships and new relationships, kind of the awakening of a new awareness of even like spiritual life, or like just, a new direction in general, or a new way of looking at things. And so you have to kind of be careful with this card, because like your intellect may be saying one thing where your heart may be saying something else. And that might play into a little bit with that Five of Swords, where we're kind of winning at any cost. We want to make sure that whatever we're doing, we're doing it from the heart, and that it's really what we want to do, and that type of thing. We want to feel good. We want to be completely on board with it mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and in every other way. And the cards, even though they give you that resounding yes in all 3 of the cards, and there is that victory and that celebration time, and the conquest card, that's that Five of Swords. And then the wish card, in a lot of ways, is that new relationships, cup overfloweth, like all kinds of things coming into play. It's just kind of that caution, though, that, don't let your intellect take over completely. You want to keep your heart. You want to do things, because it's kind of your desire to do them. It's in your heart to do them, and that type of thing. And if you keep those things in mind, I think you'll be really, really well off. So, yeah, Mary, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do another reading for you. Again, as your tarot coach, if you have any questions, if you need anything whatsoever, please reach out to me. As far as a timeline goes, I see it working out pretty much in the near future. We're looking at it, within a month anyway. So it's closer energy. Like I'm seeing more of a faster pace type energy. We see that with the 5, that's all about change. So change is coming in more rapidly. And then with the wands, that's the creative energy. Wands are that fiery energy. So things happening a little bit faster. And then, of course, the relationship side of things, it's just like something brand new is coming into play for you. So yeah, we're all, everything is really great. So yeah, I mean, it's a time to celebrate. Please let us know how things go for you. Again, like I said, if you have any questions or if you need anything, please reach out to me. I'm always available for you. Yeah, for those of you guys that are just tuning in to the live feed here, if you have any questions or anything like that, or if you would like to, if you're a divination professional, and you want to give some more insight into this reading or something for Mary, please do so in the comments below this video. Also, if you have if you would like a tarot reading or something also, please, you can email me. You can go to indirectknowledge.com and get a reading that way also. If you just want to help and support our mission, our spiritual mission, with the monks and, providing food and sustenance to others and just maintaining the monks, basic well-being and everything like that. You're free to donate at helpbydonating.com. And guys, that's pretty much it. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the bell notification and you'll get notifications every time we come online and do these live streams. I do them quite regularly. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Like I said, if you have anything or you need anything, please reach out. Always available. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening.